Well, we've got a super busy one today and a very exciting one, I think. Well, it is for me anyway. And I hope it is for you guys as well. So this evening we have booked 4 places at St Albans Abbey. And the reason we booked at St Albans Abbey, you've seen me there before, guys. I think I did a Halloween special from there Ghost Story from Christmas. That was what I did from there last year. But this year, or today, or this evening even, we are going to St Albans Cathedral so that we can partake in, I don't know what you'd call it. It's not like an auditorium or a planetarium. Well, I kind of guess it is like a planetarium. I'm not sure the way they're going to do it. But they're going to, we're going to go in, take our seats along with all the other visitors, and we're going to be treated to a special show of the planets, asteroids, I believe, just outer space, galaxies, universe, all that type of good stuff. And we're going to be treated to, or immersed in it. I'm not quite sure it's going to happen yet, but I'm looking forward to it. I'm not sure the kids quite know, but me and Hazel, we want to go anyway. We've got it for us, really. But, you know, got it for them as an aside, like most things. But, yeah, so that's what we're doing this evening, and it should be fun. Why don't you come along with us and partake in the immersion and enjoyment of the evening. At this particular juncture, you've got as much idea and clue as to what's going to happen as I have. I saw a couple of actually I was the one that found the advert online, and I looked it up, and it did look pretty spectacular, and they're promoting it as a spectacular evening as well. I tell you what, woe betide them if it's not. I should be wanting my money back. No, not really, but yeah, it should be quite good, and hopefully the kids will learn a thing or two, as will we. So yeah, come along with us and just try and enjoy it. Sorry about the noise. I've got Fox over there and he's got his iPad going to my left, and to my right I've got the dishwasher going. I really should think these things through before I dedicate myself and commit myself to making a video, because invariably I'm finding places that are quite noisy. So I really should put a little bit more effort into the environment that I'm doing these videos in to avoid such a palaver. So I will speak to you all soon. Take it easy, guys. See you soon. No, I know it's not meant to be stuck on my phone. We're having a little bit of a domestic here because I've got one of those magnet things stuck on the back of my phone, but I've also got the big magnet stuck on there. And the reason I've got that stuck on there is so I don't lose the magnet. But once I'm in my vehicle, my van, then I can put the magnet. It makes sense to me. That's all you need to know. And that is all she needs to know without interfering in what I do with the magnet. You, her. What, is that not your pronoun? Me. What about you? Me.
You say Hazel, Lisa. You don't call me.
All right, I'm sorry. Hazel, beautiful Hazel here, my lovely wife.
Hey,
Just a kid.
Oh,
You're not
look,
my.
You didn't make me crash the car.
Yeah.
Yakking.
What are you doing?
You nearly made me crash the car.
It's my fault. Pestilence, famine, world war, the breakdown of society, even something like the bacon going off. It's all down to Dan. It's Dan's fault. Right, so we are on our way. We're out shopping at the minute in the morning. But do you know what we're doing tonight or this evening, kids?
Yeah.
What?
We are going to see.
We are. Good. The cathedral. I kept calling it the Abbey. It's not an Abbey, it's a cathedral. Are you looking forward to it, Fox? Is it? I thought it was. It's cathedral because it's a city, isn't it? St Albans is a city.
I think it's the Abbey. Like St Albans Abbey. I don't know what the difference is between Abbey and a cathedral. I'm pretty sure it's.
You call it Abbey, I call it cathedral. I don't know where I'm going with this song. Anyway, I think it's St Albans Cathedral. It's not an abbey, it's a cathedral. Take my words. Don't take my word for it. Anyway, so we're off there a little bit later on today. We're going to see. Hazel, can you please explain to these good people? I tried to give them an idea of what it was, but you know, I just couldn't. I can't cover it.
No, it's meant to be like space and you can moon or something. I don't know, but it looked quite good on the thing, on the webpage thing.
It did look very. We'd be able to walk on the moon.
I think you can take a step on that. I imagine there's just a bit your foot on. Like, maybe they've got like a bit of moon rock that you use on the floor and you can tread on it.
Maybe. We'll be the first people that have trod on the moon. Topical. No, of course we got them. Of course we were on the moon. I believe that fully.
Lots of lights and stuff. I don't know. It looks
Is it kind of like I mentioned the word auditorium? It's not auditorium. It's like a planetarium.
Yeah, but it's in the cathedral.
It's in the cathedral. Is it like 3D or something?
I don't know. I mean, it's just ridiculous.
I don't know. We don't know. We paid our money. We take our
It was
chances.
better than sitting there in the house looking at each other or playing another game of let's hit the kids with balloons.
Matches under the fingernails and then struck and lit is better than looking at each other. It's come to that in our relationships now.
I don't think we're going to go on for a rainbow. Okay.
Oh, that's a good one. They
you've
do,
had bad
don't they?
dreams, you don't want to go on for a
You
rainbow.
don't want to go on a okay.
I don't think it's possible to go on for a
No,
rainbow.
leprechauns, not well, it might have unicorns, but they're leprechauns. Oh yeah, the other end, that's right, yeah. Pirate's treasure. Wah! Pirate fox lad. Okay, we'll go with that. Probably very true.
Is that
Right.
the unicorn?
But it's a golden magic puddle. That's what he's not told you. Right. That'll do for us. I'm not gonna. We could bang on like this for hours and hours and hours. Talk and talk and talk, but not actually say anything or get anywhere. So we'll see you a little bit later. What?
Most of our conversations are like that.
It is. Most of our conversations are indeed like that. So should we let them go?
No, let's just keep.
Should we get 4 rounds out of this?
Fast forward through it though, really.
Yeah, I wouldn't. You won't want to listen to us banging on. I think we'll let them go. We'll let you go. We're going to be kind. See you in a bit. Old Fox there enjoying his apple. Was that a nice apple, Fox? Yeah? Good-o. It had hair on it, did it? Oh, dear. An apple with hair. Do you want to take it to the barber's then? Give it a haircut? Or give it a shave?
No.
Okay.
Don't give it.
Seeing it's the eve of Halloween, I'll treat myself to a spiced pumpkin latte tomorrow. Spiced pumpkin latte and a piece of cake. Why not? It's lovely here, lovely and quiet. What's that about Halloween?
It's Halloween.
Look at me, please. It's Halloween when?
In the morning.
Is it? And what happens on Halloween?
We get lots of sweets.
You get loads of sweets, do you? Why? How do you do that then? What do you do? Do you go out doing something?
We go trick or treat.
Trick or treating, eh? You got a face for tricks. But you're such a little treat.
Look how fat I am.
Talking of tricks and treats, hello.
Hi.
What have you ordered?
I'm almost fat as you.
I know.
I'm almost fat.
I have no idea. Oh well. Oh dear, he's fell over. Like his dad. Just like his dad. Did you fall over? Was that an owl? That was a rather delayed owl. Look at that state of those filthy little pinkies. Look at them. Filth. Do that again. That was charming. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
That was charming.
Right, that's one less present for Christmas. Get a look at that. What a walloper. What a walloper. To wash that down. Really nice. Cool. Look at that. Pumpkin latte with cream on top. The future. I'll be honest with you, the verdict on this pumpkin spice latte is through the roof. It's busted to 10. It's lovely, absolutely gorgeous. And just right for a cold October day when you're out with the family. And your wife's being cold towards you as well.
I'm not being cold. I'm
By being on that,
space for later.
booking me a parking space because I'm important, you know. Hardly. Yeah, we thought we'd waste a bit of time by taking them to a petting zoo. This little zoo here in Harlow. Look at these. These are cute. Look at them. Cockerel. Hello. Hello. It's pantomime season. Look, it's Mother Goose. Willow. You walking like one. Go on, do it. Join in, Willow, at the end. Get right at the back. Get right at the back. There she goes. Willow goose. No expense spared on the old Halloween exhibit, I see. Obviously pulled all the stops out here. It is, isn't it? Cute. Ah, Shetland ponies. Very sweet. They are right little sods, these two, biting each other, kicking each other. Oh, look, look. Oh, they're trouble. Who are we looking at now? That's not a real sheep. I know. Boo Boo. That's a good name for Halloween, isn't it? What do you think? Yeah, I bet these two are panicking. Getting awfully near that time of year, old man, isn't it? Yep. People are getting the old Paxo out now. I say, Willow, these two will be panicking. It's getting very near Christmas.
We said goodbye to the parrot and it went bye-bye.
I say, Willow, I think these two will be getting a bit frightened now. It's getting near Christmas. That time of year. Hello, how are you? I've never had a turkey make that noise before. Hello. They're very cute. Even on a day off, I can't get away from wildlife and animals. Like a blinking busman's holiday. There you go. Fox is making friends with the turkey. Yeah, don't get too much of a relationship with him. I know, there are a couple, aren't they? Move close to him, he's alright, he won't hurt you. He's looking at you. What do you think of him? What do you think of that turkey? Yeah, it's noisy, isn't it? Very noisy. It's actually quite a cool little place here. It's cool, isn't it, Hazel? It's really cold, isn't it? We've been here before. It's been here since the 1950s, isn't it?
Free Pets Corner.
Free Pets Corner. You know me and the word free. We go together. Ram-a-lam-a-ding dong. They're back again. Geezer. Geezer. Get back again. How funny. Look at that. Soon be Christmas. You know it will be because the reindeer are out. They're clicking. Their feet click their hooves. What are they, Fox? What are they? But whose reindeer? Whose reindeer are they?
I can't tell.
They Father Christmas.
I can't tell.
I think they might very well, but oh no, we don't see that.
I can't see Rudolph.
Rudolph? He's got a big red nose. Look over there, look at all that smoke. Hazel.
Oh yeah. Look at the llama, look at the llama.
Oh yeah. Perhaps we're a fire alarm. See what I did there, fire alarm. Hello, how are you?
Hello.
Hello. I do like the old piggies. Beautiful. Right, onwards we go. Well, that smoke that we were joking about and being so jovial about a little while ago turned out to be a car that's crashed. And obviously we didn't film it because
It's a bit distasteful.
it is distasteful. We didn't know if there was anybody in it, and we still don't really know if there was anybody in it. Spoke to one of the ladies there, and she said that she thinks the occupants have got out of the car. I hope to God they have. Even if it's stolen, you wouldn't wish that upon, you know, the people inside it. You wouldn't wish that upon anybody. So thank God, I think they've got out of it. We don't really know, but I just hope they have. But it was absolutely an inferno. Police have blocked the road off. Fire brigade came. I mean, it was exploding, wasn't it?
It was, yeah. It was starting to. I think that was the tyres, maybe.
Tyres, possibly petrol. I don't know.
I don't know.
But I'll tell you what, they're brave lads. Those fire brigade. They didn't bugger about. Right up against it, they got. Got the hoses out, and they were. I mean, they were like right up next to it, and the thing was still exploding. So, you know what? All credit to those boys and the police. To be fair, they passed right next to it to stop cars coming through either way. So yeah, brave lads, and just as well we got people like that. Thanks.
Fox has got something to say.
Fox has got something to say. What, Fox?
I thought that was a house on fire.
No, well, it was right next to the pub, wasn't it? That would have caught fire, wouldn't it, if they hadn't have been there? So yeah,
Spirits, oh, they'd have.
well, it would have gone off,
gone
wouldn't
right
they?
up, wouldn't
But
it?
yeah, I mean that, you know, that takes some bottle, doesn't it? Parking right up against it to
Yeah.
put it out, and you know, I'm talking about the police and the fire brigade. So yeah, all credit to them lads. Anyway, we're now on our way to the cathedral. That's the car reversing, obviously, not me. Even though I'm that big, I haven't got reversing monitor, or what do they call them? Sensors on my backside. So we're here. We are at the cathedral. I'm just about to go in.
Coffee.
Try and grab a coffee. That's pretty cool. So this is the entrance to the cathedral, obviously.
It's a bit inside, and then the first bit's outside.
This is the start of life in the universe. Mission control.
Well, perhaps we have to go around that way. I don't know, just go around this way and see. If people come in that way.
Right, so this is the finish of the video from last night. I did do a whole thing last night when we came out, giving you an evaluation of what we'd seen. But it was pitch black in the car. We didn't have any lighting. We tried to put the sort of in-car lighting on, but it really wasn't good enough. It was just made it look creepy and weird and odd, which is great for sort of Halloween time, but not so good when you're trying to do a video evaluating and reviewing the light show that you'd seen. So anyway, I spoke to Hazel, and Hazel was of the same mind as me that it was very disappointing. What they sold it as and what it turned out to be was two entirely different things. I don't think there was any part of it that was great, to be honest. We were all sort of geared up and all excited because we thought, well, the way they'd sold it was almost like a 3D venture. You were going to go in there, and I'd seen photos that they'd obviously put online to advertise it, and the photos almost looked like you were walking through a 3D world, when in reality, it looked like one of those cheap Christmas projectors that people put on their houses. And to be honest, the cheap Christmas projectors that people put on their houses were probably a damn sight better than this professional all singing, all dancing illumination that they put on last night. It wasn't right. It was very much like a pound shop light show. It was, you know, it was done with one of those type of projectors. Well, not even as good as that. So we were a bit annoyed, really, because we'd been out most of the day and it was freezing cold, and they kept you waiting. With the, you know, the waiting wasn't a problem. They kept you. They sort of drip fed people in, and you were meant to be in by 6 o'clock. So you queued up, got there for 5:30, but in reality, it was later than 6 o'clock when you actually got in there, and it wasn't all that. It was, in fact, I'd go as far as to say it was, in my opinion, it was awful. It wasn't great at all. But anyway, that's it. So, you know, you may enjoy it. You may see it differently to us. And, you know, if you haven't been, obviously go if you get the opportunity, or if you've got tickets. You know, don't let my opinion sway you. You may think it was something different than I did. It's just my personal review and my personal opinion. But that's it. So see you soon. Bye, guys. Bye.